right, welcome everyone with Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
86, episode 23. The season finale.
Yep. Oh, man.
Shin.
I really hope they do season 2 of this.
I hope they do too. Because it would be a bit of a downer if that previous interaction was all that we got. Because Shin, you baka. I know you have your reasons and everything.
Do you think that in this episode,
idiot.
do you think this episode that the one in Lena's squad is going to be like, but that's, and then tell her, and then they're going to see each other in this episode after, it's like this episode is a time skip a little bit ahead.
I would love that because I feel like since,
But then the episode ends before they say anything. They just see each other.
There's only so much cucking I can take right before I start to get mad. Right? Like a little bit can be fun.
Jacob's like, I'm not watching a romance anime. We don't need to have that shit.
It's going to be one of those things of like, oh, did you know that? Well, no, whatever. It's not important. And then they just don't say it. Oh, okay. And then it just keeps going on about her day. No, but we've got a final episode. There's no immediate conflicts right now.
None.
So if we just get some happy, fluffy slice of life stuff, maybe some awesome
Frederick
conversations.
And the squad,
like
going
let's
back to the Confederacy,
do it.
Spending time with everybody there. I think that would be lovely.
That would be awesome.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of a teaser of like Legion related stuff. I feel like that would be very cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like Attack on Titan style.
Whet our appetites for season 2.
Yeah. And then don't have it for 4 years. Classic Attack on Titan style.
Oh, man.
I'll just be like, hey, son, so this is 86. It's going. And yes, Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 7 is still yet to come out yet. Don't do that. Right. But without further ado, let's get into this.
Christmas Eve. It'd be a great time for Shin and Lena to reunite. Oh.
They're doing this just for him.
Yep.
Oh. Terahashi is nearby.
Yeah, exactly.
Immediate.
God damn.
Shut down.
On Christmas Eve.
I mean, it's Christmas Eve. It's not Christmas Day. Ha! Raiden got a drill set. Yes.
Yep. What am I gonna do with these?
Yes. Hold up. Let him cook. They put legit French toast instructions in there. Best anime. Oh.
You've got to try
this shit, yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
The foreign officer who will serve as your commander?
No way. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
His powers are actually officially listed now.
I can't keep making this like this.
You can't keep doing this. You can't keep getting away with this.
Sweet. Damn, man was 17. Hey, nice. Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Whoa. Yeah. Nice, nice. Ah. Yeah. But, you know, maybe we could evolve a little bit.
Yeah.
But the wild thing is that if he changes it, it'll be harder for her to potentially ever encounter it.
God damn it, Caleb! No, no.
Okay. Okay. So he's keeping it, but he's saying it's no longer a curse or a burden or anything like that.
Right.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring in that music. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You sure? Oh. Yes. Yes. You get it. There is because. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Say it to them too. Yep, yep. Yep.
Okay. Come on.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
wait.
Okay. Day after Christmas. Yeah, yeah, okay. Cool. Hmm.
戻りました。お父様、呼びかけに応えてくれた。たくさんの86区の方たちも共に。
The Republic's fallen.
忘れません。しかし、
Yeah.
共和国は滅亡しました。わずか1週間のうちに。86区で生き残っていた人々は、連邦に救出され、希望すれば誰でも連邦市民になることができるようになります。
Cool.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. But people never learn.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. It's, yeah. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Yes.
The very, like,
Yes.
prominently placed pictures.
Yeah,
I'm not a racist.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, that's confirmed. But yeah. Hey. Uh-huh. 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 Yes! 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 They're out there. Yeah. Okay. Woo!
Nice.
All right, we're going together.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Right, it's
I'm
just-
your technician.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make sure you don't bungle it again, you know?
Uh-huh.
You had me worried. What? Oh, gotcha. that she's commanding 86 only. So she sees it as potentially like a... Right. Oh my god.
Come on.
Bradirina.
Nice. And if they've got these names, then that means...
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
all right, come on, as the music's building and everything.
The day, too. March 20th.
She's gonna add them into the box with the...
Yeah!
Okay, but... Nice, and then... Oh, come on, but you gotta... God damn it. God damn it.
Oh.
Wait.
Yes!
I love it.
She's counting, yeah. You see in the background them fighting. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. Yes, right now.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We need to see this before the end of the season.
Yeah, step forward, Shin. Come on.
Yeah. And they salute each other like nothing's happened. You
And
know?
Fido's catching everything.
Just another day at work.
4K. For the first time, yeah.
Right, because she hasn't ever seen them.
Well, right, of course.
Yeah.
But she still doesn't know
Yeah.
that it was them. So. His eyes. Peak.
And she was holding on to them
Yeah.
because she was thinking that maybe...
Maybe. You can cry too, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the rapid blinking
real
like,
quick.
yeah, I'm not crying.
Yep.
Ah!
Yes!
Yes! They all had different names! Oh, and Cat's dead. Fido just killed the cat. Wow. Yep. Oh! Yes! Yes, it's exactly what we wanted. He recognizes all their voices so well. Yes, a photo! Yes! Oh,
Oh, that's perfect. All right.
yes!
There we go.
Yes!
That's your ass we won't forget.
Oh, that.
Oh, the we and the I. That's,
Yeah. Right. Oh, they baited us so long with that. I was like,
God,
no,
that
you
was-
can't.
Like
You can't just.
the salute and then the follow-ups, salute, but we don't see the other sides, and then they cut away, and it's like, no, you son of a bitch.
Don't you dare.
Don't you fucking
You fucking
think
dare.
You got it.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm really fucking happy right
my
now.
heart is so fucking full right now.
Like, that was
Oh.
really great.
That was so cathartic.
That was very
Oh.
cathartic. But those cheeky fucks, like,
they teased us all the way.
like,
To
say they were milking it is an understatement. Like they were.
They had it and they were.
Yeah. They were taking that roll of toothpaste and they were rolling it. They were rolling it all the way from the back to the front. Like,
All right. Oh, okay. So big changes. Federacy has absorbed the Republic.
Yep.
They
the
are
most
well.
part.
Well, yeah. They're occupying it for the purpose of it being territory that they can then utilize the current Republic soldiers that are there in a combination of which to extend the territory and thus help them fight the Legion, but also because it's very hard to move a nation's worth of people. It's a whole deal over there. And then there's the whole thing of where they were all then oppressing the 86, who then didn't actually learn their lesson because to them there was no crime committed, there was nothing that even happened. So to them it's this whole like thing. So that's going to be a whole issue there. And then we saw also little details of where, like you were saying, the officer who was put up there very much looking, look at this picture of me
and in
with
fact,
286
I have
children that I adopted. Yes, see, I'm a good person.
I like the coloreds.
Like, don't put me in with them. Yeah, and it's like, oh my god. Okay, so that's a whole thing over there. But Lena and Annette, Annette, they are going to be going to the Confederacy, and they used that kind of connection of seeing the para-raid tech to be like, wait a minute, but that would have to mean that it came from an 86. There's no way that they would do it the exact same way. Like, the chances of that are astronomical. So also, all these little things to tease us for the eventual reunion, but having them go to the Confederacy, I really like. So
I love that as a
moving
direction.
on from the plot of the first season.
We've got a good setup for what what the situation would be for a season 2. But also, I've got this headcanon that the reason that the person volunteered Lena for this whole mission is because she kind of rocked the boat. Maybe in some ways that they didn't like, so that it's you need someone to go over and not be over here right now, someone that is very popular. That
maybe I think it might just be the honest thing as to where they literally looked at all the records as to who was the most competent. And they're like, we want her. So one of you get her and tell her we'd like her. And so the guy was like,
Thank you for volunteering.
Thank you for volunteering.
Yeah, right.
And also it's probably the other thing of where, from the literal standpoint, none of them want to because they don't want to be on the front lines.
That's also very true.
And realistically, this is not the front lines. The Confederacy is dealing with the larger portion of the Legion's forces and stuff. So while the Legion might be surrounding a whole bunch of them, it's probably not a thing as to where the Legion would be still concentrated on the Republic because they've effectively broken the back of them. So the fight will be more concentrated in other places, and it's no, you do this. You have you're really competent.
Right, exactly. And we'll just stay here.
Do our reparations stuff over here.
And yes, the great Confederacy that helped us out so much. Please be okay with us. Don't be mad at us. That
is a very, very fun dynamic that they can explore later.
Yes.
But having the story then basically say, that's done. We're moving on from there. We focus on Shin. And Shin having his just realization that he can take all these people that have died, all this pain that he's suffered and endured, and bring that with him, but not necessarily let it define or consume him. He has a greater pull coming from those in his orbit than he does in those that live in some ways with him.
Right. He can still remember them, but he can also let go of them. Right. He can leave the chest with all of the tags and everything there
behind and salute them. Acknowledge and respect and really value who they were, who they still are, but then also from a literal standpoint, he hasn't forgotten about you, the Legion, meaning the ones that are still out there, the ones that have not been reaped yet.
Yeah, they're right, exactly. There's still work for the Reaper to do.
And thus, he's not going to put that moniker away.
Nope. But it doesn't have to be a curse either.
It does not have to be a curse. There is something beautiful about that. My man does not have his pistol anymore.
Nope.
He did not find a new one. He did not go to pick a new one up. This is something that he can share with others. Now, is that going to be the exact same kind of thing where he's going to be putting down, his own comrades before they get, turned into the Legion or something like that?
Probably, if it comes to it.
If it comes to it.
But given that you're in a small elite squad whose task is to hit critical targets, you might not have to deal with that as much.
That's
because
true.
It's not frontline stuff. It's not, walls of soldiers getting mowed down,
Right. And then if it does happen where you have to say goodbye to squad member, a comrade, you'll all do this together. It won't be a thing that you have to bear that burden alone.
Yep.
There's no power mechanic or anything like that we're needing to comply to here. This is very much a group thing, a family thing.
Yep.
And then
the family is all back together.
All together. We got our final family member in here, and it feels like we've kind of done like a Vinland Saga kind of thing, where now the show actually begins.
Right.
Like this was all the prologue.
Yeah,
you know?
it's crazy to think about, but yes, because it's the...
Well, everybody's together now.
Right.
So now the story can start.
The first part, was that the prologue? No. That was one part of the prologue, but then this other part is the intermediary bit, that wraps up the prologue, right? Because you have to have them back together. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
So now they're together, and they're going to keep fighting, and it's going to be wonderful.
And there's going to be times where you're going to need to help people, carry their dreams into the future, because they did die under your watch or something like that, like with Eugene. But that also means at some point you can, you can reconcile with those things there, and yeah.
I will say, I don't think this is going to be a bad thing, but I could I could see myself having a really hard time, feeling tension in the story after this, because no, fuck it.
Nobody's gonna die now.
No, nobody's gonna die now. We are. The ball is rolling up. We are on fire. Like it is going to be.
In some ways, it doesn't have to. It can change the show a lot at this point. I feel like that's one of the things where maybe this is one of those adaptations where they knew that they would adapt up to this point, and then it's we won't do a season 2 because it's literally a different story after this.
Well, and like, if you wanted to advertise the source material, this would be the way to do it.
This is
because now it's it's not just the oh, hey, there's a cliffhanger and now you need to see what happens next, so go read the source material. No, it's we are now set up to have a new paradigm, the thing that we always wanted to have. Now it's here.
Right.
If you want to see it,
there you go. See it and see it in your mind's eye.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So
it was a light novel.
I really hope that this show gets a season 2, and
I really hope it does too. This is a fantastic production, and it is one of the few anime that I've watched where I was thinking throughout it, I have to read the source material at some point, because there was something about the way that this show handled the pacing that was really gutsy. It took itself very slow at times in a way that was really good. And then at other times it just roared right through things.
Yep.
And the choices as to how it decided, okay, this is the time for the slowing of the pace and this is the time for the fast pacing, I was almost entirely on board with it the whole way through. So the fact that then the source material would probably go a little bit more in depth into what people were thinking in a lot of these moments, and also for those, maybe some of those fast moments, make them be a little bit slower and stuff like that. I am
especially knowing that this is a
so
light
hard
novel
to wait for
adaptation.
season 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah, incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
But even just read the source material of the stuff that we've already seen.
Yeah.
Because I feel like light novel adaptations can get into a really funky territory, because how much episode do you give to a book, right?
Right.
And the whole book to film adaptation, right? Whether it's animated or live action, that's a conversation for the ages of people know the kinds of complications that can come from that. And the thing is, I can't, if normally the book, it's it has so much more detail, there's so much, all extra stuff that it goes into. I don't see how there could be more, because I feel like it did all of the stuff that it wanted to do, right?
It would just be more matter of fact. But yes, I
right,
100%
exactly.
agree.
Yeah. So it's I am so interested in seeing what it was like to make it be something where it could be adapted in a way that ends up being this good.
Yeah. It feels really satisfying to be now on the other end of a completed season here, where it's this was what the whole thing was setting up from episode 1.
Yep.
We now have our catharsis. We're riding the high of that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great. story might not be as good after this. You know,
That's possible.
It might adjust things because of the dynamic, like you're saying. It's hard to build tension now.
Right.
They either have to introduce a ton of new characters or completely shift the type of conflict. This could be we start advancing against the Legion, and it's wait, maybe there's a way to save the brains of people that are in the Legion that aren't, fully destroyed,
Right.
And then it becomes less about, fighting to stop the Legion, but it's about studying the Legion and learning how to solve the problem in the forever sense, not just the winning battles here, but how do we win a war against something that should
we need to take out their
unwinnable.
We need to take out their production facilities and things like that. I'm glad they brought that up because the idea of no, they still win the war of attrition. It's like yes, of course they do.
Yeah, the way they pitched it of we're literally losing too many officers. We can't train them fast enough. I loved that simple of a problem because that literally happened in I think it was both World War I and World War II, but for very different reasons and for different countries. But for World War I remember especially there was a whole thing about how so many people died in the trenches, especially through France, that it became a point where they were sending children, children, into there because they just didn't have enough people to fulfill specific spots and stuff. It got really, really insane. But yeah, in this world here, having just we can build more mechs, totally, but we need more people. We're literally constrained by time to do that. We can always get better and more efficient at pumping out machines and stuff and bullets and weapons and stuff, but no, we can't.
That's a whole other problem.
We can't just speed the growth of children,
Well, and not just getting them to the point where they're trained for combat or whatever, but then actually getting them experienced in combat so that they'll be effective and survive and all of that stuff.
Survive enough to keep going with that.
Because yes, they were able to destroy the Morpho. I still kind of laugh at that name a little bit, but the diversions and all of the stuff that happened, a lot of people died to get them the opportunity to do that. That was a cost that was paid. You don't just get that back,
Yeah. So we have our anime protagonist squad that might have a bit of plot armor now.
Sure.
But
yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's only one squad out there.
My heart is at a place where I am absolutely fine with plot armor.
At this point,
I would
We've
be
earned
down
it for at least another core of the anime.
At least another core of the anime. We could get straight up Disney level shit in here where it's like power of friendship and happily ever afters, and I would not bat an eye. I would not have an issue with that at all.
Right. I think it's because also we've been sold so much on the potential of these characters in the long run being together. It's the idea that there was in some ways a romance of sorts happening in the story, in that Lena needed to be, in some ways she needed to change to be ready to meet them. Right. But they all needed to create a path by which she could meet them. And now that they have, it's the celebration of hey, you made it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because there's obviously the romance between Shin and Lena, right? The whole them reaching towards each other's hands and all that.
But she was literally pursuing them.
Right. The two groups of them. It's the Lena and Spearhead Squadron. Right. Yeah. Can they keep getting closer and closer to each other because it's the
they have both different rates of speed.
Right. And but we know that once they are together,
it's romance, basically.
It's right, exactly.
Everything comes together. It's
what could we possibly have to worry about?
There's no conflict after that comes about as a part of their dynamic. It is all based around external forces that they then turn to face together.
And that's
it could
almost go into a Rule of Cool type show after this.
The thing that makes the most sense, I think, is that there are definitely some Attack on Titan parallels that we can find here. And that's that right now we've integrated Eren into the scout, the scouting legiment,
right.
recon,
Surveycon legiment.
Surveycon legiment. Thank you.
Yes.
But just because of that, could be new conflicts, new antagonists. The Morpho feels like a one of many kind of thing, especially given that there was another, entity that Morpho was talking to. I have very specific theories about that.
But hell, we could get something where then the way that there's conflict is then we see Legion from the Legion's perspective, and then it's not just the, is our squad able to fight the Legion? It's what's happening within the Legion.
Yep.
Yeah.
But all the little touches and the little visual cues and the way in which this this anime was edited specifically and animated to present all this stuff, giving us so much extra stuff to chew on is special. It needs to be applauded.
It needs to be applauded, and I feel like it's one of those things where it's too much even to talk about. Like we haven't gone over too many of the details from this episode, but I feel like it's something where we could almost do a whole discussion on just the details that are in the episode, rather than just how we feel about the episode and all of this stuff in general. Because this was, like, I don't know anything about making anime episodes, but I feel like this was a masterclass.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, that's been almost every last 5 episodes.
Yes,
basically.
yes.
Like
Right.
the last 4 or 5 episodes have all been just masterpieces,
Right.
as Donkey would say. This episode gave us the catharsis. So we're like I said, we're riding the high of that.
Oh, yeah.
But in the moments leading up to it, we converged the storylines of Shin and Lena to ones where they are able to let go and move forward together. They salute and honor those that have fallen, but
leave them in the same spot, even.
leave them in the same fucking
like
spot.
Lena,
yeah.
Lena might not even have known that those were the tags, like because she didn't know that she was going to be meeting Spearhead Squadron.
Yeah.
She might have hoped a bit because she held onto the
Right.
little slips of paper, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, she definitely was hoping. Yeah, she held on to them. Yeah.
Right, but she still was like, this is the first time we've met. You know, it's the not assuming or anything. You know,
Right.
but
right.
yeah.
I love this, and also there was some good levity in this
There was.
episode. I really liked the stuff with the Christmas bit.
Yes.
I loved seeing Frederica kind of being her mascot self in here. I liked that also Frederica specifically took a backseat this episode.
Yes.
Because I feel like there are times when you have an ending for a story and a character that's introduced in the middle kind of becomes elevated quickly to that point there, and from a meta standpoint it's kind of distracting to have a character that wasn't there since the beginning be kind of a focus point for like an end point in the story.
Right. I loved that it's like, no, she was there, but she didn't butt in, but she was able to like take a picture of them. Awesome.
Right. It's kind of how in Lord of the Rings the final scene is focused on the hobbits and then eventually Sam and Frodo, rather than where Legolas and Gimli happen to be going off to in their, bromance, hangout stuff.
Right,
in the
exactly.
Fourth Age, It's something very cathartic, but then having just all the symbolism, repeating the scene where they then met on the battlefield. There's so much.
Yeah.
Fido just in general still keeping just recordings of everything here.
That was wonderful. And the
setting
little
it all
flashback to Shin growing up.
Yep, setting up everything for this Kodiak moment. And then, of course, the fucking president shipping them so hard, being like, perfect boy meets girl bit. And then you realize, wait, the reason why he's doing this is to specifically, get this whole thing so that he can then get them off the battlefield, because if they fall in love, then they might not.
You might not think about something, that's like not battlefield oriented that you have to live for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta say, I really loved Karena's line of no, it's not like they're like that or anything, because like I've known Shin way longer.
She counts like how many years she's known him.
So like she's even more of a little sister to him than me. It's like
she's like excited about it. She's more of a little sister than I am.
Yeah, it's such hopium.
Yes.
I love it. Like because she's accepted now at this point.
Right.
That Shin kind of sees you as a little sister.
Right. But
like it's the more like 1 in a million. So you're telling me
there's a chance. I also fucking love that Teo has accepted the role of the jokester of the group by shipping Lena and Shin
and drawing
the drawing in the
steamy...
shoujo style,
yes.
which is wonderful. But then you see that Karena caught up to Teo in the end there, and he's just knocked out. And then you see,
but then she's like fixing her hair.
Right, yeah, exactly. And then you see in a brief frame out there, right in like surrender,
Yeah.
That was great. And then Shin having something that he can then do with Frederica. The cooking was really sweet.
Yep.
But again, I feel like we just did this recently with another show. But there's a point when you have a show having milestone end of some kind, and then they show you basically that, you're going to miss these characters for the, either this show never gets a season 2 or the wait until season 2. But you could be fine with them fucking about making French toast.
Yep.
And that would be that would be just fine. You don't need anything else.
That's the metric in my mind for when you know you have a great cast. Is that, fuck the conflict. Yeah. Could you have a cooking show with these characters? Could you do just whatever, right? Yeah. That's when you know you got it.
You've got it.
Like you've hooked your audience, and now you can just lead them whichever way you want. You
can just take them anywhere.
Yeah.
Obviously, eventually you have to, do some developments with the characters. But
well, I mean, you telling me you can't have developments with the characters while they're making French toast? Have you even seen?
I just didn't want to assume, I've seen plenty of Slice of Life now.
You can have deep, wonderful.
Yes, they're not mutually exclusive. I never said they were. I was just saying.
The nerve of this guy.
I was just saying that you can't just have them cooking French toast. That's the thing that is where we're at right now. So, therefore, make season 2. You fuckers. Make season 2.
Also, thank you for bringing Annette to the Confederacy. I'm really excited to have her and Lena continue their friendship and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and then potentially her meet Shin and be like, oh shit, you're the kid from...
Yeah. I liked the little bit of Lena asking her uncle for more time. There's something about the fallen that our main 2 characters kind of hold with them that kind of help spur them forward. Very, very classic themes.
Yep.
But it's the, subtle little confirmation that, of course, he's fucking dead. He's super dead.
Yeah.
The way she talks to her father and asks, things of is your uncle, is uncle there with you, basically. It's yes, confirmed he is indeed dead. But it's something where there were people that brought her to this point that are very responsible for her being even able to see things in such a free way. It's not just that, I had nobody around me in the Republic and there was nothing I could do when I was in this horrible society that I was, benefiting from but not a part of. But it's it wasn't just her uncle either. The squad that she was with, the fucking Glory to the Spearhead Squadron.
Yep.
They helped show her as well, the way that she could move out of this, and now she's free. And
yes, she is.
I get to walk amongst the daisies and the lilacs and the forget-me-nots and all that stuff. Actually, I'm actually curious. Are those forget-me-nots, the blue flowers there?
Because
that would be cool, because a lot of it is just don't forget. I won't forget.
It might be.
Might be. I'm just going to quickly do a Google
search. Yeah,
they are.
Forget-me-nots.
I fucking knew it. I was like...
Nicely done.
I was like... Well, it's such a fun name for a flower, but it was just a thing of where I was like...
So, when you said that, I was just like, okay, wait, forget-me-nots. Anohana. What's the... Let's see, the different art style. Account for different art style. Is that the same flower? Maybe. That was my entire way of I'm not sure.
Also, I love Frederica being on the crane with Fido, specifically set up to then take the photo.
Yep.
But then the cat, and they're like, no, there's no way. And cat recognized them and ran up to them, and then the Joker, fucking Fido, just tackles the cat, killing it immediately.
Well, and I don't think it killed it.
It's a joke.
Okay.
It's a joke. Okay. But then the fact that they all call it the 4 different names of the 4 characters here, because Shin is not responding to the cat because he doesn't see it, but it's the other 4 squad members. Whitey, Blackie, Machiavelli, Kitty.
Yep. Yeah.
But look, just, he doesn't actually get the cat. He just jumped over. I see.
Yeah.
But the spinning shot with all of them here.
That was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the fact that the cat...
Oh, the cat jumped, that's why, because the cat eventually jumped on Fido. Okay. I was like, how did the cat get up there? Fido!
Yeah, that's like the ultimate cherry on top, where it's like, we already had the Everybody Lives last episode, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like, no. Even Kitty. Okay. There we go. Now we've got the family with the dog and the cat.
The dog and the cat, that's true.
Yep.
Robo-dog and
just Kitty.
Kitty, yes.
Yeah.
And they almost held hands.
And then the fact that it transitioned from the hands going towards each other to the 8 and 6,
Yeah. That's very cool. But all right, y'all, it's just sometimes where You have to acknowledge peak, and then move on.
Yep.
And go to
Wait,
whatever
this isn't
comes
Attack
next.
on Titan. Peak's not here.
No. Damn it.
Yeah. But now we're going from happiness to happiness.
Right. We're going to a very, very positive show now. All of you have waited for us to return to this wonderful anime that we love so much.
We do.
Because of how happy it is. And how much it takes us down, down, down into the depths of good feelings.
Yeah.
Made in Abyss. Season 2. Starting after 86. Because there was a poll way back when.
86 actually beat it.
86 actually beat Made in Abyss.
I see. Why?
Yeah. I definitely see why. But, yeah. First episode's reaction of that coming out next week. But if you want to see it now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about the show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.